Are you serious? Are you serious? Now, Alaska got hit last night, folks, with a mega earthquake of 6.9 there in Alaska. Matter of fact, USGS survey telling us that this is a powerful quake. It happened early this morning, just a little bit after midnight. This morning, July 27, 2015, an earthquake measuring a magnitude 6.9 struck there at the Aleutian Islands in the United States in the state of Alaska. Now, the quake was about 60 miles southwest of the coastline, and the U.S. Geological Survey says, but there's been no immediate reports of casualties or damage. They're still investigating and reviewing the area. But the other news to this is there's been 59 earthquakes in the last 24 hours, including this one of 6.9. So check this out, folks. I'll just tell you the big ones over 4. All right, 4.9 South Sandwich Islands, 5.0 Indonesia, 4.6 Malaysia, 4.4 Greece, 4.6 earthquake again in the South Sandwich Islands. There was a 4.7 in the southern East Pacific Rise. A 5.5 earthquake hit Tonga. 4.4 then hit Tonga. 5.0 earthquake in Fiji. A 5.1 in Tonga. 4.9 again Indonesia. 4.4 Alaska. 4.5 Lakeview, Oregon. Something shaking up there, and they told you the big one's coming up there in Oregon, up around Alaska, Oregon, that area. 5.2 the Solomon Islands. Then a 4.8 Tonga. A 4.9 Tonga. And there were some smaller quakes in between. And then the big one hit, 6.9 Alaska, just after midnight, not long after midnight last night, East Coast time. 5.6 Alaska. Then there was a 4.8 Alaska, 4.5 Alaska, and there were some smaller quakes in between. 4.0 Alaska, 4.1 Alaska. Then a 5.4 aftershock up there in Alaska, followed by a 5.1, followed by a 4.3, then a 4.9, then another 4.9, all in Alaska. Oregon then had a smaller quake of 3.6, and then we had a 5.6 Alaska. This thing's not done up there. Then we had a 5.7, even larger than that one, Alaska, followed by a 4.9 in Alaska, then a 4.9 in Indonesia, 4.6 Alaska, 4.7 Alaska, and just a few minutes ago, 4.2 Alaska. 59 earthquakes in all, over 2.5 or higher, and you just heard a ton of them. Alaska is shaking and quaking. A 6.9 mega earthquake. Jesus said in the last days there will be earthquakes in diverse places. Now, even in the Old Testament, you can read where sometimes great quakes would hit. Not as frequent as we have now. But Jesus said in the last days, in the end times, the end of the world, that we're going to see these mega quakes. Matter of fact, this year, we're on target. Right now, we're on pace to break the all-time record for earthquakes in a single year over 6.0 or higher. And we're also, we've had a ton of volcanic eruptions, and we're on pace to break the total number of volcanic eruptions in a single year. Now, we know the major earthquake that hit Nepal left over 9,000 people dead this year. And I'm afraid as we enter into September and the fourth blood moon and the end of the Shemitah and the end of climate chaos and the UN General Assembly, are they going to try to part the land of Israel or make Jerusalem an international city? And what is the Pope doing? coming to see the President of the United States and then standing in front of the United States Congress, never been done before, to address the world. He's already said he recognized Palestine as a state. There is folks, something's going on. Blood moons, Feast of Tabernacles. Are you serious? All coming together at one time. Are you saved? The earth's reeling and rocking like a drunken man. It says in Isaiah chapter 24, verse 20, the earth will reel and rock like a drunken man. It's happening. It's happening right now. Give your life to Jesus Christ. Are you serious? We are running out of time.